Hey, what's up, Bonehawk? Shujinkydink here. Welcome to a video all about Firestorm. We're all about helping people out on this channel, and I know that Injustice 2 was free last month, so I thought, yeah, I'd post a little combo video for anyone that kind of took a liking to Firestorm, so you can learn some cool combos like this one here. Let's see. Boom! First try, no problem. Oh! Easy peasy. That's actually a little bit harder than it should be, but we're going to walk you through it. Let's get started.
Accept your death.
So starting off, I usually get comments asking like, well, how do you do these inputs on PlayStation? How do you put them on Xbox? So you got like an Xbox pad here, and then you got a PlayStation pad here. So what we do is a numbered system. So I'll put it on the screen for you there. So where those buttons are, that's what it is, because there's an X on the PlayStation pad and an X on the Xbox pad. So we use 1, 2, 3, 4 so it doesn't get too concerning or too confusing, sorry. So I'm just going to leave this in the upper left-hand corner for you to kind of look at throughout the video here. And yeah, that's why we use those notations, just to make it a little bit easier. So one of the main combo starters that I find personally with Firestorm, at least the way that I play him, is his back three. So if you look at where we're standing here, and you look at like the elephant's foot that's right in front of us, where we kind of fall. So this is just a regular back three. This is a regular length. But if we hold forward after we input the back in the three, boom, so much more. Look at that. I hit him from like this much away. Like, it's crazy. So I find that's kind of the number one way you kind of space your opponent out. As soon as you kind of understand when you can hit them, just boom, hit them with the back three and go into combo. So if that's how you're starting this combo, this is just the first combo we're going to go over. Back three, and then you do a jump three into the air. And when you're learning this combo, you can go right into the ender, which is going to be this one here, which is forward 1, 3, 3. So we go this, jump, forward 1, 3, 3. And you can do forward 1, 3, 3 into the torpedo. Optimally, though, at least for setups, you want to do this into the molten trap, which is a little bit difficult, but it's a little bit better because you get a restand. You don't knock the opponent down, which means it's still your turn, so you can keep putting pressure on them if you want to. So combo, back three, jump three, boom, 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 into whatever ender you want. If you want to use a bar meter, you can keep the combo going. If you don't, 332. So if you want to keep the combo going, boom, 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 boom. Then I like to do forward 2, 1 into the starfish. Again, keeps them standing, and then you can go into pressure like 1, 1, 2, or da da da. So if you did it right, it should look like this. $397 damage. Pretty good, over a third of their health bar. And then into, again, like I said, more damage or whatnot. So that is how you start a example of a combo off of back three. There are little things you can do to get a little bit more damage, like doing that after throwing that little back one in there. So jump three, back one. But just to start it, I would go kind of nice and easy. Try and get that down, and then you could also like jump in for that. So I guess an optimal version of that same combo will kind of something like this. So 430 damage. So you're adding a fair chunk of damage there. You know, that's at least like one or two hits, you know? So, and those little things are kind of what add up over time. When you get to the end of the match and say like it's a sliver of health bar for each person, well, if you would have optimized it a little bit, then you might not have been in that situation. So just something to think about. Start easy. If you're new to the game or you're new to the character, start easy, and yeah. If you like content like this and you want to see more Injustice, we stream Injustice 2 here on YouTube every Tuesday, so consider subscribing. Appreciate you. Let's move on to a combo off of the forward 3 now. So forward 3 doesn't have a distance like the back 3 does. It's just kind of stationary, but I find it's very good for reading an opponent or trying things, as it will hit them if they're ducking. Even if they're blocking, if they're ducking, this is going to hit them. And I did make a video about that, about what a low and overhead and stuff is. I'll try and put a little card up here if you're interested in watching that. But yeah, so you start with this, and then you're going to do a little bit differently, because if you just do forward 3 into back 3, it's going to end your combo. Every time, every character, it doesn't matter. So do forward 3, forward 2, 1. We're going to do forward 2, 1 into our starfish move, which is, I actually don't even remember what it's called. Atomic burst. You just see starfishes, you know? It's funner, starfish. Forward 2, 1 starfish. Boom. Just like that. And then we can do the same ender that we did in the last one, which is that into molten trap, and again, Use a bar meter if you want to complete the combo. So that's your basic combo, and then if you want to extend it, well, there you go, 460 damage. Not too bad. And again, you can optimize it as well by doing something like this, into this. $473. So again, just adding in those little things as you learn, but for the basic combo, if you did it right, it should look like this. $357, no bars were used there. No bars were harmed in the making of this combo. But I mean, you can always amplify forward 3, and when you do that, you get a hit of armor on it and a damage boost. So that same combo with the armored forward 3 would look like this. The 419, only because you amplified the forward 3. And same with back 3. Back 3, same thing. You get amplified damage off of either one. So keep that in mind when you're using them in general. Yeah, here's kind of like an optimal combo if you have the meter to do so. $535 damage into a restand, which means, again, it's your turn. And most of the time after a Molten Trap on, let's set this to block mode auto. And like that. They have to block that. And this is plus on block. Teach you about that in another video, but anyways. So yeah, that's kind of the advantage of having the restand off of the combo. So now let's talk about different ways that you might start a combo outside of the forward 3 and the back 3. So one of the main ones here is 2-2. What makes this move so good is it's really fast. So if you block a move of your opponent's, you can try to do this into the starfish and amplify the starfish. And amplifying the starfish is our second way of actually getting combos. So you see it pops them up, and the timing's a little tight, but then you hit a back 3. Back 3 forward is what I usually use. You don't always have to, but it kind of covers all your bases anyways. Very rarely will using it cause your combo not to work. So yeah, 2-2 into that. Forward, back 3, and then from there it kind of looks similar to our last combo that we're doing. Jump 3. You want to use another bar meter, you can. But yeah, just the basic combo, if you did it right, should look like this. There you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So just a lot of different strings that he has. Anything can really be canceled into the starfish, so just be aware of that. And yeah, so let's talk a little bit about positioning when it comes to the combos too. So these are all going to keep moving forward into the whatever direction you're going into. You can do a different version of these combos where you actually move underneath them and change the way that you're going. Why you would want to do this is, say, if you're kind of your back's to the corner, you're like stuck over here, Superman's got you in the corner, and you just do this. Boom, boom, boom. Now Superman's trapped in the corner, which is never a place you want to be in fighting games. Area number 2, you can actually extend your combos by using the background interactables. So if I do the forward one, I won't be able to use it. But if I go underneath, boom, boom, I get a little bit more damage by knocking them into the interactable and kind of continuing from there. So how you would do this, you can do this of the majority of your back 3 combos. You back 3, double tap forward to do you just want to do one dash. You don't want to move forward like that because otherwise your spacing will be off. But double tap forward, standing 3. So if you're standing 3, you need to cancel this into your starfish. However, technically, now you're going to be on this side of your opponent. So when you do standing 3, you need to do down, back, this way. Why didn't I just use this hand? This way. Into the starfish. Otherwise, your input won't come out. So dash, standing, boom. And then, yeah, then you can either finish the combo the same way, or in this case, we can use background interactable, jump 2. So the combo is more or less the same. It's just whether you do jump 3 to keep moving forward, or you dash forward. Might not always have the interactable to bounce off of there, but never hurts, I find, so get a little bit more damage. So I'm going to give you a corner combo to go with, and this one is going to start off of forward 3. This is usually a good one, like if you knock your opponent down, you do a meter burn forward 3, they try and do a wake-up attack, it'll pop them up in the air. So then from here, you forward 3, standing 2 into that, into your Molten Trap. Boom, 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 boom. 2-2 into Molten Trap. Pretty basic corner combo. Not too hard. Still nets you about 330 damage. Now, again, you can extend this by using a bar of meter on the Molten Trap, and that'll look like this. $419, you're right in their face, in the corner. Yeah, you hit them with all sorts of stuff. And again, you can optimize this combo. It is a little bit more advanced, but if you want to go for it, go for it. But you just do this, and you do this twice. It is well worth the damage if you can get it down, but it is quite tricky to get the timing of the standing 2 into this, standing 2 into this. Yeah, 500 damage. Not to mention, you can also get into your trait shenanigans, which is a whole nother thing that I'm going to get into. Look out for that in a video coming up. But yeah, that's it for the combo guide. Just some combos to get you started with Firestorm. They're fairly optimized. I showed you ways to make them simpler if you want it. If you have questions, let me know. Hopefully you understood the numbers thing that's up in the corner over here. You know, so... And if you want to see more, subscribe and let me know what you'd like to see. I'd love to help you out, so... If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, because it really helps me out, and subscribe if you haven't, because I make new videos almost every single day. Hashtag Bonehawks and all that stuff, and we'll see all you Bonehawks in the next video.